right, happy 2015. I'm Dr. T, Dr. Newell. Happy New Year.
Thank you. I'm excited for this year. So Dr. T is going to give us a little demonstration of the Movility burpee, and after that we're going to show you an anti-inflammatory metabolism boosting smoothie so you can achieve all of your New Year's resolutions this year. Dr. T, take it away.
This is awesome, thank you. So one thing that I wanted to really talk about is that at the start of a new year, you want to be able to do the movements that is going to really be able to sustain you for the whole year. As a component of a New Year resolution, everybody starts off very strong, but then they tend to fade. So let's talk about what is the most effective way in terms of managing your weight. You want to do a high intensity workout, right? So you just want to get your heart rate up. So I would say this is a great move to do first thing in the morning. And you can follow how I'm actually going to prepare myself to do this move. So one thing is that you want to be able to neurologically prepare yourself. So you get out of the bed, you have your butter coffee, you go back to the mobility breathing video, just get your breathing in order, and you want to do a combination movement. So the one that really I like is as follows. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to stimulate my feet using my hands. And this just neurologically prepares me to be able to load up that tissue and the joint. So you just need to do it 10 times for each side. Nice and easy. Feels pretty good. Then I'm going to switch off and I'm going to do some back extensions. And the reason I really like to do this is to be able to prepare my disc and my lumbar spine to do any forward flexion movement. So I do about 10 of these, nice and easy. Now, the mobility burpee. This is exciting. So I'm going to start off by a plank position, then I'm going to do a downward dog, and I'm going to finish it off with a squat. So it's going to be as follows. Not bad. Okay? Now, if I really want to be able to get my heart rate up, so I'm just going to pick up the speed. Now, apply common sense. If any part of this movement is causing you pain or you're not ready for it, please stop and come and see one of us, and then we'll be able to help you guys. Okay? Thank you.
All right, now that we've seen the mobility burpee and everyone's had their workout, we're going to give you guys a smoothie or a mobility metabolism boosting turmeric latte so that it reduces the inflammation and helps boost your metabolism so you can lose that body fat and gain muscle mass. This recipe is a little bit more complex than past ones, but most of the ingredients people tend to have at home. So we're going to start off with a half a cup of non-dairy milk. What this is an almond milk that we're using, but you can use a cashew milk or a coconut milk of choice. And Dr. T, I'm going to get you to add about 2 teaspoons of the turmeric, which is the bright yellow one.
Where is it? Right there.
Bright yellow. Orange.
Awesome.
So turmeric is great because it actually mediates chronic inflammation. So it reduces inflammatory processes, so promotes metabolic processes so your body can lose the weight, add it in, it's the only way we can get it, and help promote weight loss.
Nice. Perfect.
Thank you, Dr. T. We're going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of hemp seeds. So this is a great source of omega-3s and protein. And also make it a little bit creamier. So on top of that, we're going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Dr. T, I think that's on your side. It's a big one. Yeah. And just splash it in.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's great. Perfect. So cinnamon. On top of that, we're adding 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. So this is going to be nice and sort of warming, spicy. It's a nice alternative to a chai latte in the afternoons. So ginger, we've got cardamom over there. I believe it's this one. We're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of the cardamom. About. We're eyeballing today.
This is quite a complicated recipe.
And cloves, I believe is the little one. Just add a little splash.
If I can open it.
There
we go. That's
just
exciting.
a little dash of that. And obviously we'll put the recipe on the website as well. And then we're going to add a bit of maple syrup to sweeten it up. So this maple syrup actually came from Nova Scotia. It was a nice Christmas gift from my aunt and uncle. They actually tapped their own maple trees.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Little spill. So maple is a great natural sweetener that we're going to use.
I don't think we're quite ready to have our own cooking show. This is
No,
a bit of a
this
mess.
is a little bit messy,
This is,
but
yeah.
We're going to
But it's
add
all
a scoop
good.
of the protein powder. There you go.
Okay.
So we're using a brown rice protein powder today. You could use a whey isolate if you prefer. What this will do is it'll help keep you full, and the scoop should be in there. If not, just there you go. Awesome. So this will add the protein source. And then finally a little bit of coconut oil, just for the healthy fats to nourish your brain, boost metabolism, support thyroid health. Oh, solid. And finally, hot water. So the hot water is going to make it the latte. And I boiled this earlier.
And she knows what she's talking about, right?
You could also use, in terms of the hot water, you could also use a steeped green tea to even have more metabolic boosters. All right, so we're going to blend this up. And make sure you're using a vented blender or else giant kitchen disaster will ensue. It's bright orange, just like the turmeric we have in there, and it's a little thicker than usual, so I encourage you, based on what your preference is add more liquid. All right. Cheers, Dr. T.
I'm
Let's
excited.
boost our metabolism for the day after our workout.
It's really good.
Isn't it? It's spicy, it's cinnamony, a little bit earthy from the turmeric, but helps get all that fat burning processes happening. Reduces the inflammation so that it's helping reduce your muscle and joint pain.
Get your heart rate up and get your soul all warmed up and fuzzy. Thank you.